Hey guys, Eli here. I recently posted a video on TikTok showing how we shoot these reel or TikTok style videos and a little bit of behind the scenes, and all of the comments were, can you make a tutorial on this? And so here you go. This is actually a video from my course, Real Estate Photographer Pro, showing you both how to shoot and edit those reels that you saw in that TikTok video and here just a second ago. Now I won't go too much into the background here, but currently TikTok style videos, or reels as they're called on Instagram and Facebook, perform really well. They get a ton of views, and this specific style we've found through our testing to get the most views out of any reel you can produce as a real estate photographer looking for videos to produce for your clients. So I highly encourage you, if you have not yet, to add this to your list of services. And if you're thinking about starting a real estate photography business, it is an awesome add-on to start with from the beginning and only requires your cell phone and a $119 gimbal, which I really love because it's cost effective when you're getting started. So here is that video from the course. Enjoy.
Welcome back, guys. In this video I'm going to be showing you what equipment you need to shoot reels or vertical videos and how to shoot and edit a reel. So right here we have the DJI Osmo 4, and after testing a bunch of gimbals we determined that the DJI Osmo 4 is the best gimbal you can get for your phone. This gimbal right here is $119, which is probably the best gimbal you can get at that low price. Setting up the gimbal is super easy. All you have to do is download the DJI Mimo app. Once you download the Mimo app, all you have to do is turn on the gimbal, go into the app, go to the very top left where it says device. It's going to search for the gimbal. After it pops up, just hit connect. Go to the very top left corner to those three little dots. I like to enable the grid lines. After that, just go back there, hit the middle for the gimbal, and then go down to where it says horizontal gimbal adjustments, and that's where you'll be placing the brackets on your phone. That way the gimbal can balance properly. Then for follow mode, I'd like to have the tilt locked, and for follow speed, I like to keep it in slow. After that, all you have to do is calibrate. The gimbal will then calibrate, and then you're good to go. As for the shooting process, all we have to do now is put the correct settings in our camera. So the first thing you're gonna do is change the resolution to 4K and change the frames per second to 60, and we're gonna leave everything else in auto. That way when we go through a dark or bright room, the camera will expose properly without us having to manually change the ISO as we go. After that, you're ready to film, and all you have to do is continue doing the ninja walk as we taught in the course. And the biggest key that we could give you is to make sure not to do the speed ramps in person. We've seen a lot of people run and try to do the speed ramps while you're shooting, but you do that in post-production while you're editing the video.
Hey guys, Eli here, taking over for a second while Kenny is shooting the reel, and what I want you to see here is a couple things. Number one is we're going to be shooting this reel in just 3 different clips, but the ultimate end goal is to export a reel that looks like one take. So we're starting here with this front video, and as you can see, Kenny is walking at a normal, consistent pace the whole time. So he's not doing, like he said, those speed ramps in person. We're going to do that all in editing. And he walked his path once ahead of time, but you can see that for the whole front and exterior, it took about 30 seconds to make this reel. And so he's going to go up to the point he hits the door, and then we're going to jump inside and pick up where we left off with clip number 2. And again, he has walked his route ahead of time to make it as smooth as possible, so he's not thinking on the go, although it may look like that. So started in through the front door, went in the living room. The thing with reels is you want to keep the movement smooth and not jerky, and so planning this ahead of time is key. You can see you got the detail shot of the light there, and over to the living room here at our office. Long story short, I'm moving to Miami, so Norman & Young is using part of my house as their office currently. Into the 2 offices over here. Again, you can see he's not doing any of these speed ramps in person. I think that's something a lot of people do wrong, is they try to pre-plan where the ramps are going to be. Just shoot a smooth video. So that's the part of my house that's mine, so he's going to end there and pretend like that was the back door, and then transfer himself to outside for the 3rd and final clip in this reel. Again, pre-plan this shot, walking around the pool, working as much as possible to keep the gimbal stable and do that ninja walk wherever he can. He's going to go around the back here, and something we decided to do in this reel is make it end where it started. There's this side part of the house over here, so he kind of did the fast track around here over to the front, and that leads to sort of a cool effect where the reel loops. So as you can see, it is really fast and really easy to shoot a reel. This was 3 total clips, and planning included took less than 15 minutes from start to finish. And again, in the pricing video, we talked about how we're going to charge about $150 for these reels.
Okay, so as for the editing section, I'm going to be doing this in Final Cut Pro, but I do teach Premiere Pro in the course, so the concept is still there and you can follow along with what I do here in Premiere Pro if you're using that. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll go to File, we'll go to New, Project, we're going to name this Reels or whatever you'd like, and we're going to change the format. It's usually here at 1080 HD. We're going to change it to vertical. And then we'll just hit OK. Then we'll just grab our clips that we got and dump them in the timeline. I'll get rid of the audio first, and we'll just start editing the video. The good thing about Reels is that you don't need to add music or edit to the music, because you add the reel to Instagram or to TikTok, and then you add the music there to whatever's trending at that moment. So I'm gonna cut out the beginning a little bit, and we're aiming for a 30 to 40 second vertical video. And remember to do the speed ramps while you're editing, not while you're shooting. So we'll do a speed ramp here. We're gonna make this 8 times. It's gonna look like this. You see the house, and then it speed ramps all the way to the garage. We'll do another speed ramp here. So it's quick. You're still able to see everything. We'll do another speed ramp up to here. You see a little bit of the patio, and then we'll go inside. But I'll make sure to delete some of the stuff here. Yeah, so it doesn't look weird. So probably up to here, and then until it starts. So about right here is fine. Slows down, we see something. So it slows down, we see the chairs, and then we'll speed right back up, going inside the house. There we go. Boom. And they go super fast until we start seeing the dining area. And we do another speed ramp until we see those lights up there. And another speed ramp to see the living room. And right before we're about to change scenes, we make a speed ramp to here. We see a little bit, and then we make another speed ramp to the other room. And we make another speed ramp to the outside. But actually, before I do that, I'm gonna make sure to cut the end of this clip and the beginning right about here. Perfect. So we see a little bit, and then we can continue with the speed ramp. There we go. Ooh. That didn't look too good. Let me see what I can do. It's better. Do 20 times, see how that looks. It lagged a little bit, but after it renders, it should look good. We're at 20 seconds, and we still got a little bit to go, but we got this. Eight times. See a little bit of the pool. And then we do another speed ramp up to here until we can see the chairs. And another speed ramp until the entrance of the backyard from the outside, so we can see a little bit of those gates. And we can do another speed ramp to the front of the house, ending the video like that, right at 33 seconds. Now, to make this video a little bit better, we're gonna add some motion blur for when we do the speed ramps, like so. The last thing that I'll do is just lower the shadows a little bit, just to give it little bit of contrast. I'll add that for the other remaining clips. And that's about it. Then to export, I'll go to File. I'll go to Share, Apple devices 4K. We'll go to Settings and make sure to put that in Computer so we can have an MP4. I'll hit Next. We already named it Reels, and we'll click Save, and then it'll export. After it's done exporting, all you have to do is upload it to Instagram or TikTok and then add the music there. Here's a final video. So as you can see, that video was pretty engaging and it came in at around 30 seconds, which is exactly what we want. So that's it for the video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.